off the cuff, off the jib of our jib.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 8 of Drew and Shane Not Worth It. Today's show is brought to you by Guilt. Drown in it. I'm here with my star of the show, Andrew Ferguson. Andrew, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Why are you yelling, Shane?
We're recording this at
This is late.
3 in the morning.
Yes. Spooky. Yeah.
So when you're listening to this, recognize that it's late.
Yep.
And Taco Bell is closed.
Yep.
That's how late this is.
Uh-huh.
Even, well, 7-Eleven never closed. But when Taco Bell's fucking closed
Yep.
and you're up recording a podcast,
Yep.
you're a worthless piece of shit.
I got bitch slapped by a vampire on my way over here, Shane. It's that dark outside.
I also watched Twilight yesterday.
Yeah, me too. All right.
But before we get right into the show,
Yeah.
whispering. Before we get right into the show, I do want to tackle something.
What are we tackling?
One of my favorite comedians, Evan Breen,
Yes.
the legend himself.
Oh, he's the man. He's amazing.
He's the guy.
Yeah, no.
He's bae.
I have those fat head posters of like big football players and shit? I have a fat head of Evan Breen.
I just have pictures of his anus.
Yeah.
All right, and Evan Breen tweeted.
Yeah?
He tweeted, do the front legs of dogs feel like arms to them? Or when they reach up to give you a high five, does it feel more like a leg lifting sensation?
Wow. That's beautiful. I've high-fived plenty of dogs in my day, so, I have no idea what they're thinking.
And I sort of think they're too dumb to really know what an arm would feel like.
Yes.
And I do think it's more of a leg lifting sensation.
Yes.
Under their front half.
Uh-huh. Minus the peeing on a fire hydrant.
You like to drink dog piss.
Yes. It's a vegan thing. I respect the vegans. No, I don't. We're getting out of there. I couldn't do
Stupid
it.
asshole.
I couldn't do it.
Oh,
What a bunch of penises.
But remember earlier, you said you wanted to sing our intro to this bit.
Yes.
And that was like 5 hours ago.
I don't even remember what I was singing. What am I singing?
You were singing operatically about Lil Bits.
Ooh.
A new section we're bringing you this week. 2 weeks away from our extravaganza.
Yes.
I just hired some adult performers.
Yeah, they were adults that perform. I gotcha.
Jugglers. Juggling those big tits. Am I right, fam?
You are.
It's lit.
Bring it in. Bring it in. That was
Nice.
a high five right there.
Okay, well, you go ahead and sing us into this bit. Little bits.
It is time for the little bits. Time for us to talk about things that are little. I will keep singing until Shane cuts me off. Oh, hey Shane.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
I shed a tear from my
Let me get that for
whispering
you.
eye.
Let me not get that for you. Later, buddy. Later.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, DJ Miller. They thought we They thought we were done. Okay. What would you sneak and where would you sneak it if you could sneak something somewhere?
Sneak anything somewhere? I would probably have to get those little bottles of KY jelly. I'd squeeze all of the gel contents out of the actual tube, and I'd probably fill it up with antibacterial soap and just kind of leave it out somewhere in a porn store. Talk about a brutal Saturday night.
Talk about a burning urethra,
Yes.
but a clean urethra.
Exactly, and that's what I'm going for. I mean, you got to be careful with bacteria.
I would sneak some Reese's cups into the drive-in. They're pretty strict in the drive-in.
Like a whole cup, like a Dixie cup.
Like a big Reese's cup, like a Reese's double D cup.
Gotcha.
Next up,
Yep.
what would you do? Who is,
Uh-huh.
and what would you do? What are your limits to meeting your celebrity crush? So, who is your celebrity crush?
Oh, I have a huge crush on Brad Pitt.
And
I would
what
totally
you do to
lick every single portion of his body.
No,
if
what
I
would you
could.
do to meet him?
To meet him?
Yeah. What
I would
obstacles would you overcome?
I would sort of watch his house every single day for years, maybe like 3 or 4 years, and figure out the mailing schedule. I would then dress up as a mailman, a man who brings mail,
forth?
a mail, like a
male
actual
person.
Yes, a male
you
person.
Sick fuck,
Yeah.
not a mailman.
No, and
you fucking patriarchy piece of shit.
you're only saying that because I'm a former woman.
Male person.
Yeah. Okay. So a male person, I would dress up as one, and then Or no.
Male spectrum
Yes.
is the correct term.
Sorry, a male attack helicopter. I would follow the male attack helicopter and then throw all of the letters out of the bag, climb inside the bag dressed as an envelope, let him walk all the way to the front door and just sort of shove me through the slot. And I'll just kind of Navy SEAL my way through Brad Pitt's house and just lay on his bed until he came over and opened me up. That's it. I would probably just give him a big old hug, just a big old noogie. Just give him a little rub. Say good job. That's a throwback to episode 1.
Somewhere Daniel Tosh is touching himself to that.
Yes, he is.
Tosh, if you're listening, you're a lot more successful than I'll ever be.
Touch away, Tosh.
And your hair got better over the years,
yes.
which is beautiful.
Who's your crush, Shane?
I'd have to go with. I'm not going to go with a man like your former woman self. I'm going to go.
I have urges.
I'm going to go with.
And you need to respect them.
Non-binary urges.
Yes.
I'm going to go with Alicia Debenham Carey from such shows as The 100 and Fear the Walking Dead. And the links I would go to meet her.
Did you say lynx like a cat? Okay.
But not like that.
Okay.
I would sort of dip a feather in some ink and write her a lovely letter. And
with a quill, that's beautiful.
And a sonnet and sort of courting her, as it were.
Yep.
And then I would take that letter and I would burn the edges.
Yep.
And spray cologne on it.
Wow.
And give it to my carrier pigeon, Daryl. And have the carrier pigeon fly it to her. And then I would sort of drive like 8 blocks to the Comic-Con convention, wherever she's at.
Yep.
And I would sort of wave at her from 100 feet away. And that's about as far as I'd go.
Isn't Daryl the dumb one? Or not, I'm not going to say dumb, but the slow one with the cowboy hat? The dove?
Pigeons can neither be slow nor don cowboy hats. But yes.
Okay.
My pigeon does wear a cowboy hat. Moving on. What video game protagonist would you want to take you to prom?
Protagonist?
Yes.
Oh, God. You're going to have to go first on this one. There's too many for me right now.
Man. I'm going to go, this is hard.
It is hard. That's why I passed it on to you, because I blanked.
Oh. All right. It's late, man. It's going on
I'm tired.
3 in the morning.
I arm wrestled a chupacabra to get inside the house, and I'm a little tuckered out.
What house? How tired are you? We're in the studio.
No, dude, I'm tuckered. I'm not tired. I'm tuckered.
Oh.
Just tuck me in. Just sitting over here.
You know, I'd probably want the what's his name?
I'm gonna take this over.
No, what's his name's girlfriend from Gears of War? Anya.
Anya! Yeah, no, I know, yeah.
Yeah, I'd have Anya take me to prom, and we'd sort of go and have a lovely evening dancing, as it were, and afterwards I would take her to McDonald's.
Yes.
And she would sort of go into her house,
Yep.
and I would eat McDonald's in front of my friend's house.
Yeah.
Before I went off and experimented with drugs.
Wow, that's fantastic. Would you scream such phrases as, "That's my fucking tomatoes!" and things like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully I didn't
Absolutely.
peg too hard, because, it's real late.
You're literally not coming close to pegging.
Oh, good.
Who are you pegging?
Master Chief
Master Chief.
from the Halo series.
Both Xbox characters.
Yes. We would sort of bumper jump our way over to prom, as it were. We would bumper jump and bumper grind and bump and, sing and dance, as it were.
Bumper grind on the dance floor.
Yeah, bumper grind.
Or the map, as it were.
Yeah. So, and we would be on the dance floor, just me and him. He's really tall.
That's one of my favorite classic songs.
Yep.
Is, ain't nothing wrong with a little bumper jump.
Nope. So
a little bumper jump.
we would sort of like make eye contact, which is really hard because he wears that helmet, and we would just he would grab me around to the waist and hold my hand. Yep, strong metallic hands, and we would just kind of strafe back and forth, avoiding getting four-shotted at all costs. We'll get four-shot. I'll get four-shotted later, but it's totally
He's gonna
cool.
four-shot
Yeah.
you 4 times right in the vibe that you don't have.
Yep. So and then we would probably
his BR is an extension of him.
yes,
It's his penis.
yes, it is.
He's gonna murder you with a battle rifle. Fact.
3 bursts at a time. Yep. So that's who I would take to, or who would take me to prom.
Fedoras, the gateway hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If I were wearing a fedora right now, you would have no choice but to punch me right in the head. Fucking knock that bitch right off my head. Send me on my way. Say, Andrew, get the fuck out of here.
I think we're all just one fedora away from being a neckbeard.
Yep.
Especially our more philosophical, douchey friends.
Yeah.
And moving along, which were the?
That was a good segue.
Which would you rather have while driving? A dream while asleep at the wheel.
Ooh, we've all been there.
A dream catcher. Or a sleep mask.
Ooh, that's
to sort of blind those oncoming headlights.
Yeah, that's tricky, Shane. You know, I can't say I've had a whole lot of nightmares while asleep at the wheel. I've had a few.
Horses?
Yeah, but I have, you know, always, it's hard for me. Somebody will sort of blow past me at 75, flash their brights at me.
Sort of go, later.
Yeah, and I'll just say, 5 more minutes, Mom. And I think at that point I would want one of those mask things that cover your eyes so that way I could better sleep.
And I think it's everyone's communist dream.
Yep.
And by everyone, I mean no one. And by everyone, I mean people who are lesser than everyone else.
Yeah. Hobbits. I got you.
To sort of have self-driving cars. And but I just want to take this time to.
You know how much masturbation you could get done with a driving car?
I think they're all.
I would
driving.
never be late for work ever.
Morning masturbator.
Yeah, and night and midday. You know, you gotta be
brunch.
Yep.
Lunch. 10, 2, and 4.
Yep.
I always say.
Second breakfast.
Like Dr. Pepper.
First breakfast.
I have a Dr. Pepper and a Yank at 10. Dr. Pepper and a Yank at 2. Dr. Pepper and a Yank at 4.
Yep.
I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead and use this time to say this public service announcement.
Yep.
If you drive while you're tired, you're no better than a douchebag piece of shit human who drives while they're drunk. And I think those of you who knowingly stay up late to drive tired in the morning and endanger the lives of others are pieces of shit and should be killed. And I hope if anyone falls asleep while they're driving that they don't kill anyone else and wrap their own car around a pole. It's very preventable. Just go to sleep. All right, moving
on. All right.
High energy.
Yes.
Woo.
Yes. Piss. All right.
TJ?
No, he's gone.
Shit.
I'm not doing that shit again.
Ladybugs. Kind of sexy.
Yep. Definitely.
Yummy.
Yep. If I'm in the kitchen cooking up some food, just flipping up some pie crust, you know, and I set it on the sill, and it's just sort of cooling. Do you like how that I'm ending all the words, not really saying a whole lot of stuff, you know?
I'm leaving you out there.
And I'm putting it up there, and a ladybug just sort of crawls all on my hand real slow and just kind of looks up and, you know, wink. Gives you a little wink. Gives you a little,
sort of
gives you a
drown
little,
her.
gives you a little ladybug kiss.
Then you'll sort of drown her in your load.
Yep. So they're definitely sexy, you know.
I'm gonna go ahead and.
I had a full dinner with a ladybug the other day. It was hot.
Would you let her?
I got lucky.
R.I.P. Ladybug. You know, I think ladybugs should sort of just say where they belong.
Yeah.
I think a ladybug belongs in the garden.
Mm-hmm.
I think ladybugs should know their place in the garden.
I made a locket for a ladybug that I loved.
She wrote in a ladybug sonnet.
I did.
Oh, ladybug, thou'st flaps so beautifully. Thou'st hast 6 sexy legs.
Thine little legs doth tickle my chin.
Thine exoskeleton shines gleefully
Yes.
in the morning dew that drowns you if you touch it.
Shane, don't make fun of me. That was a touching moment, and you're making me mad. All right, moving on. What's next?
Turning down a prostitute on your birthday that somebody bought you. A dick move?
Does it jump out of a cake first?
No, she's honorable.
Oh.
I don't think girls are jumping out of cakes anymore.
Yeah, they probably.
I'm all for it.
They should. All right, moving on. Just kidding.
I think you gotta at least. I think you gotta at least interact with her.
Yeah,
Like if
sort
somebody
of,
buys you a prostitute,
sort
on
of
your
shake her
birthday,
hand.
Yeah, you gotta at least spend time with her. Mm-hmm. You might not have to fuck her, but she's gonna be your best friend that night.
Yep.
She's like, "Do you have any blow?" You gotta be like, "God, Karen,
You're
just
like,
go watch TV."
You're like, nah, but I got these badass Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Your turn. You guys play some Yu-Gi-Oh for a few hours. Fucking summon Explodia all over her back. Am I right?
Yeah!
Up top.
That
was a Yu-Gi-Oh coming joke.
I got a good one for you.
Yeah.
Richard is in front. Richard's standing in the road.
Yes.
In a highway.
Dick in the road. Highway.
Richard is in the road. A car's coming right at him.
I'm only hearing dick.
Richard's in the road. A car's coming at him.
Yep.
Dick move.
Yep.
Like dick move.
Yeah.
That's the real dick move.
Yep. Definitely. Right. Does he move? No.
I hope so.
If he's a true dick, he will not. We'll take that Toyota Celica with grace.
Porn star. Generous term?
Yeah, definitely.
You don't think they're stars?
No, I think anybody could be a star. I'm an amateur Snapchat pornosaur. I'll sort of take outline pictures of my wiener and just kind of send them out.
Good puppy face on it.
Yeah, I'll use the Bitmoji. I'll sort of have myself showcasing my own dick. He'll have his hands up going, hey man, look at this shit. Look at this dick. Sort of pet.
Look at this dick, yeah!
Yes! Pet the dick. Touch it. So, yeah, no, I think anybody could be a porn star.
I disagree. I think some of them are stars.
Like literal stars from space?
No, they're stars in Hollywood. Shout out Remy LaCroix.
Wow.
All right, moving along. Not worth it. Barely a podcast.
Yeah.
We're kind of moving into music now.
Yeah, something like that.
You know, you hear that?
Yep.
That's that opinion on opinion
Hell
thing
yeah.
coming in. Speaking of music.
Yep.
I'm going to move the show along.
Yes. Once
again, we've bought out our
What? Whoa. Yeah, I got a little carried away. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. Shit.
So, once again, we paid our advertisers to take the week off in Maui, smoking that Maui Wowie in Detroit. They're not in Maui.
Nope.
But I got some opinions. One of these is yours.
What?
My co-star, Andrew Ferguson, writes...
I bet it was stupid.
A schizo with only comedic voices. Paradise? Question mark.
Oh, that's...
Do you want to expand on that?
That's good. The author of that is probably pretty weird. I think it could be a blessing and a curse. I think if the voices are making fun of things that you see all day long, that's great. But if they're totally making fun of you all day long, you have just entered into the 12th circle of hell.
I like a voice full of comedians if they're not too cynical. If how many voices are you thinking?
9.
If like 2 of them are cynical, and 7 are like...
Actually, 1 or 2.
Voices?
Yes.
Ooh. If there's 2... I can't have any...
2.5.
I can't have like...
One of them's just a guy kind of mumbling and singing like tunes like da-da-da, da-da-da, like Family Guy tunes, you know?
Show tunes?
Yeah.
I could deal... if That's not really counting as voices. 2 voices?
3.5.
Okay, 3. If 3... Not a half. If 3 voices are in my head, and I have 1 super cynical, and I sort of have like, if I have like 1 Bill Burr, and a couple like a Tosh, and I don't really like Louis C.K. anymore. He kind of fell off.
Name dropping piece of shit.
And a Chappelle.
Yeah.
If I have a Chappelle, a Tosh, and a Burr.
Yeah.
Burr's pretty cynical, pretty anti-humanity.
Yes.
Shout out Burr. I could do it. But if I have like a CK, a Burr, and like a Lewis Black, blow my fucking brains out right now. I could not do it. I couldn't listen to that much negativity all day.
Wow. Okay, so then for me, for Paradise, I would have to have Hannibal Buress, because I can listen to that motherfucker all day.
God, I love me some Hannibal.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Marry me, Hannibal.
Yes, and then for my other 2, I guess I would have to have me some Jim Jeffries, for sure, because...
You fucking cunt.
You fucking right wanking... That's fucking British. I just defaced him. But yeah, I gotta have me some angry Australian motherfucker in my life. And then, to balance out that much talent, I have to throw Amy Schumer in there. Boom. I can't just have a bunch of stars.
I'll load the shotgun for you. You know.
Will you make sure you wear all leather when you shoot me in the head with it?
Yeah, look at that girl.
She's so overweight and uncomfortable with herself.
It's hard for society to be a woman.
Yeah.
It's hard to be a woman in society.
Yes.
Oh, aren't I hilarious? I'm going to wear a leather jumpsuit ironically.
Oh. I'm going to make fun of it ironically during my set. Oh, nobody liked it? How ironic.
I'm going to have one good joke in an hour-long set. Did you see that YouTube video?
No.
Where it's like Amy Schumer's 58-minute stand-up special, but it gets faster every time she tells a funny joke, and it's a 58-minute video. That shit was fire.
Much fire.
And Amy, I love you. I liked your early stuff. I sat through the entire leather suit one. Out of respect.
I didn't. I watched the first 10 minutes and skipped to the end and just went to bed. Went to sleep.
She's probably accomplished more than we ever will anyway.
Yeah.
So
it's because we don't have tits.
Wish I had some memories.
So what? So yes or no? It's Ninth Circle of Hell or Paradise?
If I get the right comedians, some uplifting guys, maybe Hot Bucket.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Dead Bucket. Jim Gaffigan.
Gaffigan. Yeah. If I get me a Gaffigan.
Giraffigan. I thought a giraffe.
Giraffigan, Chappelle, and Bill Burr.
Yep.
All day. I'll take that. That is Paradise.
I'll name my Paradise then, since I had to derail mine for no reason. I'll take Hannibal Buress, Jim Jeffries, and I'm going with Burr also. Burr has to be in there.
God.
Yep.
Comedy god. All right, moving along. Ooh, fried bologna. Pretty much as good as a cheeseburger.
What?
I think a fried bologna sandwich is just about as good
like
as
you
a
fry
cheeseburger.
the whole thing or just the bologna?
You've never eaten a fried bologna sandwich?
I have never eaten. I feel cheated.
Ooh, cooking with Shane.
Wow.
So what you're going to do is you're going to get your skiller out.
Yep.
Your skillet.
My Skrillex.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're going to
I'm gonna get some bad music out.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll sort of get your skillet out after that.
Yes.
Put it on the old heat and crank her on up.
Yep.
Fam, 100.
Uh-huh.
Get that shit popping.
Yeah.
Then you'll sort of take your piece of bologna,
Uh-huh.
slap it on down, slap the other one on down, and you'll sort of take your spatula and you'll cut the...
You don't pre-marinate? You don't just sort of get out a big tub of mustard and just sort of
Absolutely
put it on
not.
there first?
No.
No? Okay.
Put
Sorry.
two
Okay.
on. You'll cut halfway through each one, half the diameter.
Yep.
There's a radius. You'll cut the radius of each one,
Uh-huh.
so the thing won't bubble.
Yep.
You'll sort of fry both sides till it's charred a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And then you'll sort of take it out, put some cheese on it, some mayo, tomato,
Yep.
mustard, and eat that shit up. Maybe even on toast. It's delicious.
Wow.
And I think it's a missed market. I think it's competing with cheeseburgers nowadays.
Wow. I mean,
That's a damn good sandwich.
being as how I've never eaten one, I totally agree. It sounds absolutely amazing. I mean, we've only eaten Culver's for every single podcast, minus one.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
100. There's even country songs written about fried bologna sandwich
Really?
with mayor and tomato.
Mayor and tomato going on my tater, and I put a lace chip inside my bread meat, and I put the cheese on top of it. Yep, and Banjo is going faster. Put the cheese on the cracker. Hey do diddly do ding 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 diddly do.
That's what makes us the best in the business.
Seriously, it's talent like that puts us over the top, Shane. Mm-hmm. So,
Speaking of talent, two dumb guys.
That's us.
Yeah.
That's our name.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so
We'll stop doing that one of these pods, maybe.
okay, so
Two dumb guys. Yes, us.
So a perfect 10 girl, bae, as it were, with a keyboard clicker when she texts all the time.
Yeah.
She's your girlfriend, and you have to listen to... You know she's going to be sitting next to you while you're trying to fucking watch sports.
Wait, is it like the noise from the audible noise from the phone, or is it fucking big
the
nails,
audible noise from the
nails
phone,
cling?
plus her nails.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I can't stand people who have
Spawn
the
me
keyboard.
in fucking hell, Shane. Wow.
And I can't stand people who have this keyboard clicker on.
Yeah.
So she's bae though.
Uh-huh.
She's all you want and more.
Yes.
And but she's got that. She's got the keyboard clicker. You know she's gonna be on the fucking phone.
Yes.
All day. Mm-hmm. And she's got a really annoying ringtone. Let's go ahead and play that ringtone.
Hey, baby. Answer that phone. 2 bitches with tuna fish. Suck my dick. Love that shit. Bitch, answer your phone, please. Don't leave me alone. I can't move on like Macaulay Culkin. Answer that phone, bitch. Tuna fish, fuck a bitch. I'm so rich, hentai is lit. Suck on my tits while I take shits. Bitch, answer your phone. I'm so alone. Help me move on. I'm a dragon, breathing fire from my dick, screaming, fuck you. Hey, I lost my temper. You know I ain't mental. But when a dragon cut loose, I pop off like a missile. Bitch, I'm in space. Stupid look on your face. Put you in place. Suck on my tits. Answer your phone. Bitch, please. Answer that thing. Please. I need you in life. Please. Bitch, answer that phone. Before I kill you and your family. Just like fucking like... I'm inside your house, next to your friends.
Under the couch.
with a big knife.
Let's keep riding. We're gonna keep going. What was it? Answer the phone. What were we at? We had first of all, do you want to see how that sounds?
Yeah.
Ooh, so what are your thoughts? If she has that ringtone and the clicker, do you stay?
Is suicide an option for her? Can I coach her into suicide?
Whoa, that's relevant to
Yes.
a recent news story.
Oh!
And after the sentencing, I would say, no, you cannot.
Okay, well, if that's off the table, as it were, I totally run away. I run to the mountains. I find Umbutu. I let him do whatever he may.
Don't say that name too loud. He's not asleep but 30 feet from us. I mean, the cave's 30 feet from us.
Yeah.
And he's 480 feet below Earth,
Uh-huh.
sleeping on top of a bed of dead bugs.
Yep.
That he has chewed up and spit out.
Yeah,
It's kind of beautiful, really.
it really is. So
When he makes love, the bed crunches.
it's like a fondue bug bed too, isn't it?
You hear that fucking loud song, brother?
Yeah, I do, brother.
Rant time.
Yes. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Yep. So, what do we got? What do we got on the
cut
table?
you off, fam.
Sorry.
But we gotta get this rant section.
Hell yeah, brother.
Babies. I think they could do any job. Well, you think they could do any job
You're goddamn right I do.
that our very elderly folk can do.
Yep.
I'm talking 90 years old and above.
As you know, I have a small child. It's not mine, but I do watch it on occasion when I have to. I'll sort of take him to work because he works in my house. There's no free rides here. I'll sort of dress him up in a little suit. You know, he's got to tie his own tie. He's a fucking man now. He's 4.
He's 4 years old. He's
Yeah,
a man.
yeah.
To rip off Anchorman.
So I'll hand him his tie. He'll put it on. It's not a clip-on because he's a man, and I'll sort
Ooh,
of.
I only wear clip-ons.
I know because you're not a man yet. I'll teach you. So I'll
You're gonna
drive him
learn
up.
today.
I'll drive him up. He's a Walmart greeter. He's the best in the biz. I'll sort of pull up and he'll say, "Right here's good," and he'll sort of jump out. He'll do a flip out of the window. He doesn't even open the door. He'll sort of kick flip out, land like a cat, and just run in there and start fucking waving at people. Yeah, he'll just start waving at people. You know, and he does a goddamn good job. He fought the Walmart greeter for his position. That was his application.
Dominance.
Yeah, they were like, hey, the only app part on this application, 1, what's your social security number? Hey, don't worry about it. Number 2, what's your phone number? All right. Number 3, do you have a pulse? Yes. Number 4, can you beat up this old man? And he ran over there and he fucking beat that man to a pulp.
And my money was on that old man because he had a cane. Mm-hmm. And I thought he was just going to beat the shit out of that kid.
Nope.
But you raised him well.
Yes, I did. I raised him in a small room with no furniture or lights, I fed him raw meat every day for 3 years.
Sounds like child abuse to me more than anything.
It sounds like a good old rearing to me, Shane. So, yeah, no, way better than old people. Fuck old people.
Did not want to hear that you were rearing a child.
Yep.
Just rearing them.
It's not mine. So it's okay.
That is horrifying.
I'm training.
I hit the silent alarm. All right.
What do you think, bitch? I'm amped.
I think they can't do the journeyman type work. I think they could pick up the scraps, and I'm all for child labor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm highly pro child labor, starting young, not infant.
Yeah.
Not infant.
No, that's a lot of crying and shitting your pants.
I mean, you literally just argued pro-infant, so
Yeah.
that you would say that. I'm quite confused.
Me too.
I think if you have like an old... I had someone in my family who was 85 and was still limber enough to climb trees and trim them, which is pretty lit.
Yes.
AF, fam. And so, I don't think an infant could definitely do that. But the little stuff, I think, absolutely not. And I'm going to go ahead and say this is borderline the dumbest thing that you have ever suggested to me, that you have a baby that could wear a tuxedo and a tie. Those two things don't go together. And sort of greet people coming into Walmart. The fact that you think, is 3-year-old even a baby?
We just established that that's a man, Shane. He's a full-grown man.
So this whole thing is flawed.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Is a 3-year-old a baby or a man?
It's a man baby. I was a man baby
babies
once.
are 25 and they live at home and do shitty podcasts.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Next.
You also had this to say. You said...
it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Okay, sorry.
You said zoos are too safe.
Yes.
What'd you mean by this?
So the other day I was sort of on a field trip. I was a chaperone, which is French for watcher of the small.
Okay.
And I was sort of hanging out with these little chitlets, and we were walking through this zoo, and I was like, man, this is boring as tits. And I was like, what if I just ran over there and just unlocked the wombat cage or the macaw cage?
And I'm going to stop you right here.
Yep.
Boring as tits?
Yes.
Tits are pretty fun to me.
I mean,
Fam.
suck my tits,
What?
bitch. What's up?
Is that a reference to something?
That might be a reference. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so I was walking through the zoo, and I was like, what if I just knocked this glass wall down?
And let out the rhinos! Yeah!
Well, it was like a seal enclosure. There was seals just swimming around, just kind of eyeing those kids.
I hear you.
And I was like, man, these kids would have a blast.
And at our local zoo, they have what's called the cave for the various reptiles and snakes and stuff. And so you're suggesting that we go in there and smash open all the cages and turn that into just a cave of death.
Yes.
With various highly venomous insects and animals.
I mean, if anything, Jurassic Park has taught us that any problem can be solved with a road flare. I think you hand out road flares when they walk inside of this exhibit and just sort of see who makes it out.
And Jurassic Park was a great documentary.
It was a beautiful documentary, very well done by Ron Howard, a great man who directed such films as The Grinch, The Green Mile, and
a few pornos.
Yeah, several pornos. So, I mean, he's a man to be loved and hugged. So, I think that when I was a kid, when you were a boy, when I was a boy, yes, there was no walls in the zoo at all. There was just free roaming coyotes.
I used to watch the giraffes fight the alligators.
Yeah,
highly advantage for the alligators. Let me tell you.
They, giraffes all throat. Alligators go for the throat. I mean, that's a done deal if you ask me. I mean, when we were kids, we would walk through. They would sort of hand us random weapons like Battle Royale. I had a trident.
I had a broken piece of 2x4, and they said, get to the other side of the island through all the kimono dragons, or whatever those highly venomous lizards are.
Kimono like they were wearing dresses. Asian dresses. They were to be feared and danced with at the same time.
They look so sexy.
Yep, with the weird foaming spit.
Lizard.
Hell yeah, not a game. So those were the days. They need to go back to that, I think.
I love the idea of watching the animals fight.
Yeah.
More than having to fend yourself from these animals.
Uh-huh.
I love like rhino versus hippopotamus. Sounds like some shitty movie.
Absolutely preposterous. I totally agree. So, shout out movies references. But yeah, I think that zoos are too safe. They're too boring. They're too mainstream. We need to liven it up a little bit. Throw drugs into every single exhibit. Break all the locks off and just let a fun time happen.
There was a documentary on the YouTube about a fellow who that is an enthralled face.
Yes.
You're giving me. You got the dick sucking eyes. Mm-hmm. There was a documentary about a guy who gave various drugs to spiders, PCP, acid, LSD, all the things the Beatles used to cheat their way to stardom.
Exactly. I'm using half of them. I don't want to be too famous. So, where were you going with that?
Spiders what I'm saying
and
is
drugs.
that's already been done.
Oh, but it was with one spider. I'm talking about throwing a whole bag of angel dust and bath salts into an exhibit of,
anacondas. There's one thing I know.
Go to every single fish exhibit and just break the glass and let the fish slowly flap towards you. That's frightening if I've ever.
You got to let them out, man.
Yeah.
They want to be out of there.
Exactly.
You got to break that glass, drain that water so they can be free.
Just because they're not moving doesn't mean they're not deadly. I mean, for a while anyway. So.
It's true.
But yeah, zoos are too mainstream, Shane. Fuck zoos.
I'd just like to close with, you're clearly an anarchist.
Yeah.
Or some sort of arcanist.
Arcanist.
I do like the idea of animal wars, though.
Yeah.
Kind of like Planet of the Apes, but it's Planet of the Alligators versus the crocodiles.
Yeah.
That's one I'd like to see.
Versus the howler monkeys versus the orangutans versus...
peacocks versus some other penis named animal.
Moles. Yeah. Really big moles.
Penguins take on cockatoos.
Cockatoos?
Correct.
What about a vulture versus a weasel? A rat or a warthog versus a whole flock of doves.
Holy
a whole
shit.
murder of doves. That's not the right thing, but I think it's frightening.
You clearly never watched Steve
You
Irwin.
spray paint all of the doves black.
Holy
murder
shit.
of doves.
That is, a group of crows is called a murder.
Yeah.
I think a group of doves is called a love.
Yeah. All right.
Just a love of doves.
Love and dove. Wow, that's a good way to end that rant. We brought it up and we brought it back down to safe levels.
We started off high, like our show,
Yep.
and then sort of spiraled and crashed into the dirt.
Good.
Like how every episode of our show has gotten less and less popular with our listeners.
Yep.
But we won't quit.
Nope.
We paid for unlimited space on this marketplace, and the show is hemorrhaging money.
This platform, Shane.
It was not a good choice to tell our advertisers we don't need them and to come back later. But we did it. And moving on, I'd like to say, where's the Shallow Hal movie for girls? If you'll remember, Shallow Hal was the movie with...
A film. A documentary.
With Jack Black, where he saw all girls as beautiful or horribly disfigured and ugly based upon only their personalities.
Yes.
Because, of course, only guys can be douchebags, and females are pure and have never once gotten with a guy just because he looks good or has money. Where's the Shallow Hal for girls and or lesbians? Or gays? Shallow Hal was straight, but he only saw women in their personality hot form.
I would say it's located in a Target.
Ooh, that would be confusing if you were a bisexual.
Yeah.
Then you'd see everyone for just their personality.
Wow. That's a world I want to live in. As a former woman and now a currently former man, this is beautiful for me. I mean, I think this place lives at Target. There's beautiful people. There's ugly people. There's self-checkouts. There's checkouts. Checking out.
Checking out yourself in the mirror.
Exactly.
Yeah!
Yes!
I hear you.
I think it lives at Target, Shane. I see only personalities at Target. I'll sort of walk in.
When you say it, what does that mean? The movie?
Yes.
Shallow Hal 2?
It literally exists in Target.
With Amy Schumer.
Ooh.
Starring Amy Schumer.
Wow, that's going to be a beautiful film.
As Haley.
Rotten Tomatoes rated it -78%.
I've already disliked it on Netflix. She got a.
I think because of her, they removed the star system.
She literally got them to remove the star system. Her show was so bad, and that is not factually proven. It was just it happened in that order.
It totally did.
They everyone shitted on Bill Nye for his spectrum bullshit. That is fact, 100% fact.
Yep.
No such thing as chromosomes
Nope.
exist.
Binary.
And
ones and zeros.
Kenny will tell you.
Yep.
Our good friend Kenny, who knows that Bill
CPUs,
Nye
BTUs,
is the smartest man on
Voodoos, ACWUs. A lot of U's in there.
NAACP. I hear you loud and clear. And so yeah, after all this very liberally progressive stuff got highly shitted on, they were like, we need to get this star system out of here. We don't need the voice of the general public on here. And that being said, our Netflix special is coming out.
Yep.
Episode 10.
Ooh.
Gonna be hot and spicy.
Are you excited for that?
Sorta.
Why not? Why are you sorta?
We spent
Shane, you're on the fence
so
here.
much-
You need to get off the fence.
Oh, sorry.
You're on the fence.
Ching, 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 ching. That's the sound of the chain link chinging.
Yeah, you need to be excited, you know? Positive mindset. Think positive. HIV positive, you know? I hired a whole fleet of Navy battleships to sort of shoot off big cannons at the start of it, just to scare the fuck out of people and get them amped, you know? Nothing gets the blood pumping like a huge battleship cannon, especially a whole flock of them.
And
Just
I don't
going
know
off.
if you've seen a Navy ship in the last 200 years, but none of them have cannons.
Maybe I'm thinking of a barge, like a shipping icebreaker
Ooh, a
barge.
barge.
Yep.
The Songs of the Barge. My favorite good old classic Who's Line joke is, we got the Songs of the Barge. We got 34 songs on 16 and a half CDs.
Shout out Ryan.
My favorite jokes of all time.
Yes.
Best show ever.
Wu-Tang.
Would like to see T.J. Miller on that show.
That would be fucking badass.
With Wayne Brady, T.J. Miller, Ryan Stiles, and Colin Mockery.
Yep.
Holy shit.
That would be fucking fierce.
Would.
That would be they would have to have a tiger
Him and
pacing back and forth.
T.J. Miller and Wayne Brady doing songs.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Could you imagine him with his spider leg braids in there and
Yes.
shit? And his fake gold teeth, maybe
Man,
real gold teeth.
2 weeks in a row on this T.J. Miller. Go ahead and look up the song Denver by T.J. Miller. Much fire. Almost as much fire as
Answer your phone.
Answer Your Phone.
Yeah.
We Know You Is Home.
Yeah. We all alone. Move it alone like Macaulay Culkin, you know?
You know, and
Whatever that means. I don't know what we're talking about, really. But, what were we talking? What was the rant? Shallow Hal? It's at
Yeah.
Target, Shane. I've been there. I've been inside of a Target once. One time I missed, and then the other time I successfully made it into the Target. And I gotta say that it was there. Everybody was beautiful, especially the girls in yoga pants. You can
And
really
you'll
see their
sort of
personalities.
Stare at a girl in yoga pants. I've noticed.
Uh-huh. So, I think that's where it lives.
And we got one more episode before episode 10 Spectacular.
Holy shit.
And we're already working on our episode 20 Spectacular.
Oh man, it's crazy. There's fireworks. There's big titted.
I hired 17 gremlins.
Really?
I don't know what we're gonna do with them.
No. Well, we can we can have them fuck a whole bunch of Furbies because I bought 20 Furbies.
That's some of my favorite videos on the internet.
We could film a huge orgy of gremlins and Furbies just plowing the shit out of each other. Wouldn't that be fun? Those weird blinking eyes and wait, are the gremlins green yet or are they still furry also? Or are they the car? Are you referring to the car or the or the animals in the documentary Gremlins?
I hired over 38 1970 AMC gremlins. They're gonna come. They think it's an AMC car show.
Oh,
The old American Motor Company.
you're pulling the old switcheroo on
Yeah.
him. He's rascal you.
It's gonna be lit as fuck. And it's a car show, but only for AMC Gremlins.
I like it.
America's car.
I have a whole horde of beanbag chairs being flown in from Indonesia. Don't laugh.
For our chill zones.
Yes.
Not waiting rooms.
Nope. Chill zones.
Chill zones.
So everywhere is going to be chill. Much fire everywhere. Literally, there's tiki torches everywhere.
Ubuntu's gonna be fire dancing.
I put weed in every single tiki torch. It is going to be lit as hell.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Don't bring your kids to this.
Or bring it. They need to learn the way we learned from our father.
Bring it?
Yes. It.
Children are it's.
Yes.
Andrew Ferguson.
Bam. I'm getting it, Shane. I've started off Rocky by saying he's and hers and other stupid pronouns. I'm down to it.
Referring to them as people and such.
Yeah.
Now they're it's. Mm-hmm. Everyone's lesser than you.
Uh-huh.
I hear you loud and clear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. I actually identify as a really big wallet these days. Just a big leatherback wallet.
Is that because you're empty inside?
Yes.
Yeah, broke,
bitch.
I think we've covered everything. Unless you got something else you want to bring up.
No, absolutely not.
All right. And,
I have to go outside and ready to thumb wrestle that chupacabra or vampire or hobolo or whatever it is out there.
There's a bunch of dead chupacabras out there.
Yeah.
I wonder if Mbutu got out there.
I think he did, and I think he just did a public service.
God bless him.
Hell yeah.
His little heart of gold.
It is a big heart and it beats for you, sexy man.
I'll see you later.
Later, buddy. Good luck to you.
Me and him share a room with my wife.
Do you?
Yeah.
You kinky bastards.
Yeah. Well, nothing's happened yet.
Whatever.
We're just friends.
Whatever, you little... Don't look at me like that, you little rascal. You little... You...
We're going to go ahead and... We got one more, episode 9, and then the episode 10 spectacular. But we're going to leave you today with antiquated gentlemanry. It's I, Dr. Senator Rod the Dawn Watson. Remember, lads, to quit buying your lady nice things. You're just gonna break up anyways. Good evening, and good night, Patriots.